was thinking I should do a Tai Chi Mythbuster series, because it's like the more I think about things that Sifu share with me, it's like a lot of it is just like in direct conflict with the common thought, you know.
No, that would be good. That'd be really good.
Yeah. Even like people saying you should imagine like having an opponent while you're doing your Tai Chi form. And Sifu says, don't you dare imagine you have an opponent while you're doing your Tai Chi form.
Don't mess your form up.
And it totally makes sense, because if you're fighting somebody, how can you relax?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The mindset alone is going to start creating the tension in your body. So right away, you're out of Tai Chi. So he's like, no, man, don't go there, Rob. Yeah, I was thinking about that. All right. And there's so many, man. I'm just... Number one is Tai Chi for old people, too. You know, that's a big one. Tai Chi is a slow motion exercise. No, it's not. The form is done slow for a reason, but that's not the only aspect of Tai Chi.
And I guess, depending on what the teachers you get, that's maybe all you do is the form, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you can see what I said before. You ask 1,000 Tai Chi teachers a question, you get 2,000 different answers.
Yeah.
Right? So
that'd be a pretty boring training if it was just form.
Just a form.
Yeah, I love the single form training. That's just great.
That's where it's at, the essence of it. All right, let's get into it. We'll begin with our salute. Let's go over the top a few times. We'll go 3 more times, 3 more breaths. We'll make this the last one, and we'll take a few from the bottom. Sifu says, instead of training to fight, train to become untouchable. Completely different approach.
Mm-hmm.
At your own, whenever you're ready, on your own accord, transition into preparation form. Find your flow, how to get there. taking it to inward out. Take a waterfall next. Next, you want to split the waterfall up and down midline. We're going to turn this waterfall into a Tai Chi ball. Compress and then expand. Twist, repulse. center. I want you to compress, expand, turn Tai Chi ball, turn it left and right. So expand it, yep, and then turn it, split it, turning left and right, with the split. Almost like slanted flying. So I made the statement that Tai Chi is not a slow motion exercise. At least ours isn't, right? Although we're moving slow, it's not, the point is not to move in slow motion. It's to actually practice the quality of slowness that helps to develop other attributes of physical, mental, and spiritual. So by going slow, we're able to pay more attention, so we become more focused. And ultimately, we want to focus on the feeling, right? But if we're going fast, not only do we miss key elements or key points, there's not much time or space or room for us to feel anything or to pay attention to those little subtle things that take place. And also, slowness develops the slow twitch muscles.
Mm-hmm.
So in regards to, I say strengthening our joints, not in a physical fashion, but just by doing what we're doing, by relaxing, letting go, moving slow, we tap into that slow twitch. So we begin to develop that support around our knee joints, various joints where people have mobility issues. And it just won't be done with fast motion because you're using a whole different category of muscles. So we're going to transition this one into place stick. So we'll go one more time. Split. Continue to turn that palm up, bring the bottom hand around, and it begins to come up right outside your eyebrow. And we're always scanning the body, making these adjustments, letting the tension go, flowing along that kinetic energy chain, which is very specific for every movement. There's a specific energy chain, and we want to follow that chain. That's why we repeat the movement so many times, not to do repetitions like in a physical exercise. A little different. You want to get that flow, not repetitions. Feeling and awareness. right here, it's going to change again. Brush me. And bring it back in the center right here. Drop down. Take it both up. Take a couple more like that. So since it's just us, we should do some form work next time, getting some long form training. And before doing that, I wanted to explain something to you. On the world. So we're going to do a little, this is simple, Qigong training, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to help us develop more energy in our arms, able to bring the energies down through our arms, into our fingers and out of our fingertips. So think of your arm in this regards. Outside, even our hand, right? This outside, this is our yang side, right? So we have lower arm, the radius ulna, and then we have the humerus up top, right? So two sections. So that is two yans. So on this side, we have two yins. All right? So, you know, when we do like arm swings, there's a certain kinetic energy chain with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's also another kinetic energy chain when we go into like twisting the arm, because the muscles are now being twisted, like twisting out a dishcloth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we want to do more of that type of movement. All right. So just hold one arm up. You can hold the other one in front of lower dantian, and we're going to go into double yin. So notice with in order to get this double yin, this elbow has to be down. Also keep space under your armpit. All right. If I take my elbow out, it begins to show the yang aspect of my arm more. So that's where it starts changing, right? So I got this double yin. We're going to change from double yin to yin yang or yang yin, because the elbow didn't go out to change anything. The yin is still exposed. So just this simple exercise, going from double yin, breathing with the movement. So inhaling and exhaling, the energy begins to flow. Also, as you do this, I want you to make sure that your shoulder is not pulling out. Right? So we don't want the shoulder out, we want it in. We don't want it back, because that creates another line of pressure. and go back, right? So right in the middle, not forward and not back. And just go from double yin into yang yin. With your breath. And just pay attention to the feeling. And go with your breath. So this is a precursor, this exercise. Remember I told you I'm going to be doing something with that?
Uh-huh. So on this, are you doing the whole cycle in one breath? You know what I mean?
I'm doing inhale up and then exhale down.
Okay.
Let's change that. So double in. Making sure you got that space under the armpit. Making sure the shoulder's not reaching forward. Not going back. Obviously not going back. Exhale down. So simple, easy, energy awareness practice. So keep going with that one, all right?